Hello everyone, welcome to our collaborative workshop titled Fostering, Motivating and Confident in English Languages Learning Through Communicative and Collaborative Strategies Inside and Outside the Classroom. My name is Giselle Ruiz and I will be your presenter today. It's a pleasure to have all of you here, English teachers and future educators, ready to share ideas and experiences about one of the biggest challenges we face, helping our students feel motivated and confident when using English. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce my team. Juliana Ruiz Naisir, our facilitator, Rodolfo Stevenson Andrade, our technician, and Jonathan Alex Ponton, our invited expert. Together, we have designed this session to be practical, interactive, and full of collaboration. ¿Puedes pasar, por favor, la... Ok. During our technical or practices teaching, we identify our resourcing are recurring issues. Students show low motivation and participation in oral English activities. Many of them feel anxious or insecure when speaking English, and this affects the development of their communicative competence. This problem was especially evident among students aged 11 to 13 with A1 to A2 level of English in public schools located in urban areas. Despite their interest in learning, they often refer to stay silent rather than seek making mistakes. So we asked ourselves, how can we, as teachers, make our students feel more confident and motivated to speak in English? That question began to function of this workshop. Please. The main objective of this workshop is to improve English teacher with collaborative and communicative strategies that can strengthen student motivation, participation, and confidence during oral activities. We will work together through four main moments: icebreaker to get know each other, group work to identify problems and design strategies, a discussion and feedback session to share ideas, and finally, a short closure and evaluation. Please, Juliana, it's your turn.
Hola, hello, ¿podrías
Hello,
colocar
Juliana.
la
Yes, I can hear
diapositiva,
you.
por favor?
Okay. Now you can see my slide or no?
No, it's activity one, icebreaker.
Okay, that's one.
Okay, thank you. Hello, my name is Juliana Ruiz. My role is facilitator. I had an activity icebreaker and considers the participants share two truths and one lie about their educational contents, either via chat or orally. The rest of the group guesses which one is the lie. Objective the activity to build trust, break the ice, and encourage communication. For example, 11 grade students graduate with a B1 level in English. B, 3 students lack motivation in learning English. C, Some teachers do not use the necessary strategy to motivate them. Okay, the participants must choose which two are true and one is a lie. Okay, thank you. Continue, Giselle.
I have an example for the last activity
Yes.
that I have in my context.
Podríamos hacer, por ejemplo.
For example, try to guess which one is the lie, please. Option 1. Students are more motivated when they can use English to communicate about real life situation. Option 2. Correcting every single mistake students make help them more confident to speak. Option 3. Collaborative activity increases student participation and reduces speaking anxiety. Which one do you think is the lie? Please comment. Rodolfo, what do you think? Jonathan? Juliana?
Hi guys. Well, I guess I'm gonna give you guys my opinion about this, and well, I would like to say that PBL proposes that students develop a communicative project with a real world purpose. For example, creating a podcast or a cultural presentation or a video.
Okay, that is lie or true?
Practice in authentic.
Uh-huh.
Can you guys hear me or?
Again, please.
Jonathan, could you repeat what did you say? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Okay. So I was saying that PBL proposes okay, but excuse me. So I have a question before. Hold on one sec. So what's the point of this activity, Giselle, one more time?
I have an example that I have in my context. I have 3 options and do you think which do you think is the lie? Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Option 1. Students are more motivated when they can use English to communicate about real life situation. Option 2. Correcting every single mistake students make helps them feel more confident to speak. Option 3. Collaborative activities increase students' participation and reduce speaking anxiety. Which one do you think is the lie?
Okay, Giselle,
I
I
would
think
say
I'm going to participate. Okay, let's go with John.
Yeah.
Johnny. Or, I don't know.
Both. Try to.
Okay, I'm gonna say my opinion. I think the lie it's the option A, because in many schools, 11th grade students usually don't reach B1 level in English when they graduated at school. but most of them still have difficulties in speaking and understanding real English situations. So the point is that on the in the other two statements, I think are true because in many students really lack motivation to learn English, and some teachers don't have to use strategies that could help the students feel interested or confident when they speak English. So I just want to say that. Thank you.
Okay, Rodolfo, you're right. In the example of Juliana, the correct option is A. But in my example, what is the correct option, Jonathan?
Oh, I was talking by myself. I would say that the correct option is number B. I don't remember exactly what you read, but I would say that is like letter B.
Yes, exactly. You got it right. The option B is the lie. Correcting every mistake does not help a student feel more confident. In fact, it's often increasing fear of speaking. Instead, effective feedback focus on positive feedback, encouragement, and gentle correction, especially during communicative activities, to help learners grow without losing motivation and confidence. So, activity 2, working groups. You will be divided into a small group of 4 to 5 participants. Each group will analyze a common problem relate to low motivation or participation in English classes, and then decide communicative and collaborative strategy to overcome it. Remember, your goal is to create real and applicable ideas that could make a difference in your classroom context. Feel free to think creative and combine different approaches: game, project, technology, peer collaboration or emotional support. Yes, Rodolfo?
No, Jonathan, I think that you're speaking, but I don't hear you.
Oh, so you have a few questions. Those are the questions that you guys have for me, like which strategies are most valuable and how can they be adopted for different levels, or should I answer these questions?
This question is for the groups, but we don't have any participants, so try to discuss which strategy are more viable in our context. I don't know.
Okay, well, I would say that project-based learning, which is PBL, is the most valuable for this one because it proposes that students develop a communicative project with a real-world purpose. For example, creating a podcast or a cultural presentation or a video. This fosters active participation, teamwork, and language practice in authentic contexts. And I would say that that's really, really important because it has a practical application, such as collaborative projects on festivals or customs of English-speaking countries, recorded or live oral presentations,
Yeah.
we have assessment focus on the process and not just on grammatical correctness. And there is an evidence, such as Thomas, because Thomas demonstrated that projects foster intrinsic motivation and improve communicative skills by allowing students to use language for a meaningful purpose. Beckett and Slater, so they mentioned the framework allows ESL students to see the value of project-based instruction by making explicit the various components that work together to promote higher level academic literacy, such as language, thinking skills, and context knowledge. That's my intervention.
Okay, Jonathan. Why is collaborative and peer work considered a strategy for learning English as a second language?
Can you please repeat your question one more time?
Yeah. Why is collaborative and peer work considered a strategy for learning English as a second language?
Okay, well, this approach, I mean, collaborative learning and peer work is very important because it promotes peer interaction to self-communicative tasks, increasing confidence and reducing anxiety when speaking English. I mean, for students or for people in general. It also has a practical application, well, like role-playing in peers, mock interviews, and think pair share activities, and that helps because they can people can think or discuss in pairs and at the same time share with a group. And we have an evidence of what I'm saying, because Johnson and Johnson 1998 demonstrated that cooperative learning improves motivation and a sense of shared accomplishments. Andorni 2001 emphasizes that cooperation reduces the fear of making mistakes, also creating a positive and supportive environment for speaking.
Okay, I okay. The communicative approach is a good strategy that can be applied to motivate students to participate orally. What is your opinion on this?
Well, the communicative language teaching is really important because this approach prioritizes authentic communication over grammatical accuracy. It aims for students to use the language to convey meaningful messages, not just to repeat structures. It has a practical application, as I said, because well, students can have different role playings, simulations, and short debates, problem-solving activities in English. They have a use of authentic materials, like videos, songs, interviews, menus, etc. And well, the evidence of what I'm saying is that Richards and Rogers 2014 confirm that the communicative approach increases confidence and fluency, especially at beginner levels by promoting a more natural use of the language.
Okay. What does the effect strategies consist of? Motivation and hope.
Well, effective strategies such as motivation and confidence. Well, all of these focus on the emotional factors that influence learning, self-esteem, anxiety, motivation, and
Sorry, Jonathan, can you
it has
hear
a
me?
practical application. Yes, I was talking. You guys can hear me or not?
Can you answer the question again? I can hear you.
Okay, as I was saying, effective strategies such as motivation and confidence is very important because they focus on the emotional factors that influence learning. That means self-esteem, anxiety, motivation, and attitudes toward the language. It has a practical application because it has a positive reinforcement and constructive feedback. It has a creation of the learning contract with personal goals, and it has games and activities that reduce the fear of making mistakes. All right. And the evidence of what I'm saying is that, well, Crash in 1982 suggests the effective filter, anxiety and low confidence, blocks language learning. Reducing this filter significantly improves participation and retention as well.
Okay. How do you integrate of ECT and gamification help improve student motivation and learning English as a second languages?
What do you say? I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
Okay. How do you the integration of ICT tools and gamification help improve students' motivation in learning English as a second languages?
Well, ICT integration and gamification, I would say that that's really important because it helps with the use of technological tools in game dynamics, such as points, challenges, rewards, stimulates participation and creates more engaging learning environments for students. It has different practical applications such as the use of applications such as Kahoot, Duolingo, Quizzes, or Padlet. It has a gamified oral skills activities, and it helps with the creation of videos or podcasts in English as well. And the evidence of what I'm saying is Reinders and Watana, 2015. Due to they demonstrated that gamification increases oral confidence and reduces anxiety in students when speaking English.
Well, what strategies are proposed using task-based learning to improve motivation and oral participation in English?
Well, task-based learning approach proposes communicative activities with a clear objective. That means asking for information, describing a place, planning a trip, where the focus is on real communication, not isolated grammar. The practical applications are, planning a group or trip using English, solving simulated everyday problems, or present mini oral projects with visual support. The evidence of what I'm saying is Willis, 1996. Um, Due to he found that this approach improves fluency and spontaneity by allowing language to be used as a means, not the end.
And the final question is, what is your opinion on the self-determined motivation approach?
Well, the determined motivation-based approach means that students are more motivated when they feel autonomy, competence, and social connection. The practical applications are that it allows them to choose topics or activities. Um, it designs personal progress goals and it fosters a sense of belonging in the classroom. The evidence of what I'm saying is this in Ryan, 1985, due to they demonstrated that autonomy in learning promotes more lasting motivation and active engagement with communicative tasks.
Thank you very much, Jonathan, for your participation and for this clear explanation of the step that we can use in our practice to improve the motivation and yes, the motivation in our students. Thank you very much. Steven, Juliana, would you like to add anything else? Rodolfo and Juliana.
I don't have any words now, but I would like to share something at closing. But now, no.
Okay, Juliana.
Okay. Uh, thank you. Thank you for our strategy. The workshop is excellent. Very much.
All right,
Well,
guys.
no, I have a short reflection about your comment. Encouraging motivation and confidence in English learning is not only about teaching languages structure, but about inspiring students to believe in their ability to communicate and connect through the languages, you know? When teachers create a space where learners feel safe to express themselves, make mistakes, and collaborative with other learnings become meaningful and enjoyable. Communicative and collaborative strategies allow students to see English as a living tool, not just a subject. They help break the fear of speaking, strengthen teamwork, and natural self-esteem. As educators or English teacher or practicing teacher, our role is to design learning experience that awake curiosity, values effort, and celebrate progress. Ultimate, when motivation and confidence grow, students don't just learn English, they discover their own voice within.
Um,
Rodolfo?
I
Rodolfo?
can I can speak it?
No. Eh, Rodolfo, would you like to add anything else?
Yeah, sure. So I'm just gonna say that I think that the key to getting students more involved in English class is making them feel comfortable and excited to speak. So I would like to add the thing that simple activities like role playing everyday situations or group games help students to relax and enjoy practicing English. And I think that when students feel supported and not afraid to make mistakes, their confidence grows and and it's better for their language skills. I think it's really important to create a friendly classroom where people feel like they can participate. So I'm excited to keep trying new ideas to make learning English um, and give meaningful for all students. So I just want to say that. Thank you.
Thank you, Rodolfo, for your participation. And Juliana, would you like to add anything else?
Okay, my opinion, reflection. This workshop will on the tablet help you improve uh, your teaching practice by using the strategy chart. Thank you for workshop. It's excellent. Um, I improved my practice in teacher. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Juliana, for your participation. Sorry. Well, thank you for you. Thank you so much for your participation in this workshop. Thank you, Jonathan. You
All right,
will
thank you very much for inviting me, guys, to this session, to this interesting session today. Thanks a lot.
thank you very much, Jonathan. And remember that all participants will receive a digital summary of the strategies and conclusion we discussed. Finally, I want to thank each of you for your active participation and enthusiasm. By working collaborative and sharing ideas, we're taking an important step toward creating motivation, confident, and communicative English classroom. Thank you so much and congratulations for your commitment as teacher. And I just say goodbye.
Goodbye, Giselle. Thank you so much.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.